I have the stomach flu right now, so if you hear any demon-like sounds during this video, they are coming from my stomach and not from my soul.
Because I don't have one.
My last video was about what happens after you get better when you had an illness. And today's video I want to talk about the things you hear from people when you are ill. And I want to make one thing clear. I don't want my channel to be all about illness and after illness and pre-illness and whatever, but I have a lack of inspiration. So I go to the thing I know the best, and that's being ill, since I'm a pro.
You know?
People have so many opinions when you're ill, especially when you're young and ill and when you have an invisible illness. So when you have a broken arm or a broken leg or a broken hand, they can see what's wrong and they... Oh my god, why is my nose so itchy?
Such a hard life.
So, as I was saying, when you have a broken arm or a broken leg or whatever, or doesn't matter, anything you can see from the outside, people are more acceptance, acceptive. People are more acceptive. People accept more that you have something and that you're not your 100% self. But when they can't see it, they really have an opinion about that. And that's fine. You know, we're human. We all have opinions, and it's like everybody has one. But they also feel like the urge to tell you their opinion, even though it really hurts you. And that's not... I'm not so okay with that. One of the things I heard the most was that I didn't look sick when I wasn't at my worst, side note. But people come up to me and say, oh, but you don't look sick. Well,
You don't look stupid either.
I think people forget, of course you don't want to look sick. And that's why I wore makeup when I went outside. Or when I took most of my pictures, I put on some makeup because I didn't want to look sick. And I hated it if I wanted to have a nice picture and I was like, oh girl, don't, you look horrible. So I wore makeup. So you know, no, then of course I don't look sick. But I don't know. This is a hard one for me because no, you don't want to look sick, but you also don't want to get the feeling that people don't take it very seriously because you don't look sick. So it's very... So at some point I didn't try my best anymore to look healthy because I felt like they weren't taking me seriously. And that's kind of hard because you can't judge someone on their appearance. You don't know what they're feeling. This one, this is a gem. This is classic. I think you're just too lazy to work. Yes, you are absolutely right. I am freaking lazy. I hate working. I hate having the money to spend it at all. I hate it. I'm so glad I don't have to work so I can be bored all day and lay in bed all day and feel terrible all day. Yes, you... The next one is one that mostly older or elderly people say or said to me. And that was that it can't be that bad. You're too young to feel that bad.
Okay, Lisa.
What are you talking about? This one I heard the most from doctors. It's all in your head. Yes. When you have symptoms that don't fit inside their little box, they panic, they don't know what to do, and they just say, it's all in your head. Meaning, I don't know what's wrong with you, and I can't stand the feeling that I don't know what's wrong with you, so I'm just going to blame you, that you're making it up. They even say it to you when you have blood results or other test results that you cannot influence. That you went to medical school for like 67 years and you're telling me that it's all in my head when you have on this little piece of paper saying that it's not right in my body, but you're like, I don't know what to do and it's in your head. Bye. Are you okay? I have a very needy cat. What I'm trying to say is that it feels like they're trying to justify it, that they can't find what's wrong with you, and they try to justify it with blaming it on the patient. That there's nothing physical wrong with you when the results show that there is. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, oh my god, hello there. The thing is, what I'm trying to say and trying to tell you is that when there's really something wrong with you. You know it, you feel it. Don't let anyone tell you how to feel. Don't let anyone tell you what to do when you know you can't do that. It's not laziness that you wanna go outside and you wanna work and you wanna do all this stuff. You wanna have a social life, you wanna go out, and so it's not that you don't want to. So please remember who you are and remember that there's something wrong with your body. And yes, of course, the mental part is also very hard. As I mentioned in my previous video, it's also very hard after you get better. But it's also very hard during your illness, because you have to stay positive while there might not be any hope. And that's also very difficult, but you have to look at the small things in life. Because I could be so happy when I was able to let the sunshine in for a moment, and the sunshine would shine into my room, and it would be, it made me so happy. And all those little things that really literally brighten up your day, but you have to look for them, and that's very hard. So don't let those things that people say get to you. And again, that's very hard. We have now some kind of campaign in the Netherlands here that's called #DoesLief, and that means #be nice, be sweet. So let's just #be nice to another. Instead of judging them, maybe you can ask them what they're feeling, what you can do for them. I don't know. I just think we have to be more understanding and nicer to one another.